In this week's edition of the Rebel Report, we're tipping off with the coverage of the Runnin Rebels preseason matchup with Dakota Wesleyan. We're taking a look inside the new Rebel basketball lineup and the community that supports them. Later in the show, we get loud on the racetracks as we race into the NHRA Nationals. All of this and more, keep watching. The Rebel Report starts now. Welcome back to Studio F on the campus of UNLV. For this week's new episode of the Rebel Report, we got a treat for you Rebel basketball fans out there.
That's right. We've got everything basketball from Rebel rallies to Rebels in the NBA. But don't worry, we've got the latest in all things volleyball and hockey. For now, let's get started with the exhibition match of the season for the Runnin Rebels.
But first, we want to welcome our new audience on KCLV Channel 2. We're excited to be able to come into your homes and show you guys all about the sports in Las Vegas, not just the one on the UNLV campus. We hope you guys enjoy it, but first we want to give you guys a chance to meet our team.
I'm Barbara Farkas, and I'm going to be graduating in the spring with a degree in journalism and media studies. I have a double concentration in print and broadcast, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do post-graduation, whether it's digital or print or broadcast, but I'm super excited to venture off into the sports world and give you guys some amazing sports news.
Hi, my name is Haley Brooks. I'm originally from the fabulous city of Philadelphia. I am a broadcast journalism student here at UNLV doing the Rebel Report for the first time, and that's me.
Hi guys, my name is Cassie Soto and I am a senior graduating in May. So exciting. And my ultimate dream is to be a sideline reporter either for ESPN or Fox News or any major sporting network. And the reason I am taking the Rebel Report class is to just help me make my reel and to get more experience for what it's going to be like in the real world.
Hi Rebel fans, my name is Leo and I'm a junior at UNLV. This is my second time being a part of the Rebel Report, and my passion is really martial arts. I really love martial arts, traditional MMA. And yeah, my dream job one day is to be able to own my own production company and hopefully do that martial arts and cover that, do that for the rest of my life.
Hey, my name is Joanne Mendoza and I'm a senior this year. The reason why I'm taking this class is to help pursue my career at ESPN. I really want to be a sideline reporter, and I feel like this is really going to help me and help me grow as an editor, as a reporter, and all that jazz.
Hi, my name is Shakira Hawkins. I'm a senior at UNLV, and I'm a part of the Rebel Report because one day I'm going to be the biggest sports reporter you guys have ever seen. Thank you.
I'm Luis. I'm a journalism student, and this is my second time taking Rebel Report. I love sports, and I hope to work for a sports channel one day.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Hurtado. So my ultimate dream is to be a news reporter for either a local station or maybe even go national. So that's the dream. I did join the Rebel Report just to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm not familiar with sports, but so far I have learned a lot. I'm looking forward to the rest of the semester.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Garcia and I'm a senior and I specialize in editing and audio production.
I'm Lindsay DeValle and I'm a junior here at UNLV. This is my first year in Rebel Report, and I just love the world of sports, and I dream to become a sportscaster one day.
We have got a great student reporting staff. The show will air 4 times a week on Channel 2, and we hope you tune in every week for the rest of our fall semester. Can you believe it's that time of the year, Shakira?
I know, it's amazing.
Basketball season. I'm so excited. Season. It really is. I'm so excited.
I live for it. And even though it's only an exhibition, November 1st, a huge night for UNLV has took on Dakota Wesleyan at Thomas and Mack Center. Haley Brooks joins us with the reasoning and the highlights.
Huge night for the Rebels. Usually exhibition games are to get the team used to playing in front of a crowd, but this game meant so much more for UNLV. It was the debut of Coach Marvin Menzies, and we got introduced to the 12 new players on the roster. A nice crowd came out to the T&M. Coach Menzies, of course, coming to UNLV after a pretty successful stint at the New Mexico State. A lot of question marks as to what we're going to get with this team. Some answers given. Chris Clyburn, the transfer from Detroit, did not disappoint. Clyburn tore up the court, putting 22 points on the scoreboard, 11 to 14 shooting and 11 rebounds. And of the team's 6 steals, 5 were executed by Clyburn. The 6'7" graduate transfer Christian Jones did his fair share, putting 14 points up, as well as returning Rebel Tyrell Green. Returning sophomore Jalen Poyser, who has stepped up as a leader to this young team, put 15 points on the board and is making sure the Rebels are sending statements to other teams. Dakota Wesleyan did keep the game within single digits late in the second half, but UNLV gets the win 96-80.
Our main focus is we're trying to send statements. That's where we look at the exhibition games. Like Coach said, you know, we have one first impression, so we got to give our best effort every night. Whether it's an exhibition game or not, we have to attack every game like, you know, it's the first game of the season.
Always feels good to have a win, obviously, even in an exhibition game. It's why you play the games. But you also play the games to learn and develop and get better so that you're prepared when the real ones come into play. So, you know, our conference, non-conference stuff, and then also obviously our conference. Those are, you just want to keep getting better and better.
I just let the game come to me, you know, get into the offensive glass, being able to attack, get easy layups. Once you do things like that, it becomes easy.
The Rebels only let up 11 turnovers and made about 70% from the free throw line. This exhibition game was an overall great first step for a rebuilt basketball program that I'm sure we will see much progress from as the season progresses. Sending it back to you guys at the desk.
Up next for the Runnin Rebels, Friday, November 4th, they will be back at the Thomas M. Mack Center to face New Mexico Highlands in its second and final exhibition game before opening the regular season November 11th against Alabama.
With the regular season quickly approaching, both the Runnin Rebels and Lady Rebels were introduced to a crowd of a few hundred fans during the Runnin Rebel Rally held October 26th. Barbara Farkas has more.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
The student-oriented season kickoff event was on a much smaller scale compared to last year's Runnin Rebel Madness, which was held in downtown Las Vegas, but that certainly didn't stop either team from showing off their electric energy. The rally featured live music, entertainment, and performances by the Rebel girls and UNLV cheer, but more importantly, it was a good opportunity for fans to meet and greet with the players while they signed autographs and took pictures.
Which is huge for us. We love to get involved with everyone, show our fans our love and support for them. We love to be engaging with the community and just get out, be involved, and give back.
Picked to finish 4th after reaching the semifinals of the 2016 Mountain West tournament, the Lady Rebels are hungry to get back on the court and show all their fans their hard work from the offseason.
So what am I looking forward to the most is probably just, again, representing UNLV. Going hard, playing with good enthusiasm, great energy, and getting some W's.
We're just looking forward to games because we've been working so hard and we're excited to finally take everything that we've done in practice and apply it to the games and let everybody come and see and support.
The Runnin Rebels, on the other hand, only have 3 returning players, so the rally allowed the fans to put a face to all the new names and interact with the team on a personal level before their season opener against South Alabama on November 11th.
Gets the fans interacting with us to see our personal side, our fun side. I mean, we're not gonna show too much on the court, but it just gives them a better feeling of how we are.
Because they see that they're loved already, and they haven't done a thing. They haven't played one game, and they already have support because of the tradition and the history here at UNLV. So, you know, it's a great thing. You can talk about it with the guys, but it's motivational for them.
With tip-off right around the corner, both Marvin Menzies and Kathy Olivier are excited to showcase what their Rebels can do.
For the Rebel Report, I'm Barbara Farkas.
During the event, the athletics department handed out 1,000 t-shirts, and by the end of the night, they were all gone. So clearly the Rebels have a good amount of support.
The UNLV men's basketball program prepares student athletes to become NBA ready. The NBA is back and UNLV is well represented with 6 players that have made final rosters this season. The Runnin Rebels in the NBA lineup consists of Pac McCall, a second-round pick of the Golden State Warriors, who has done nothing but impress the new team and is now in the Warriors' regular rotation. Rashad Vaughn only played 1 year at UNLV in 2015 is a big piece of the Milwaukee Bucks' future. Derrick Jones surprising a lot of folks by making the Phoenix Suns roster. He also left early, went undrafted, and didn't play in the NBA Summer League. Yet the Suns are calling Jones the best athlete on the team. Christian Wood, a 6'11" power forward, is now a member of the Charlotte Hornets this season. Steven Zimmerman, another early exit from last year's team, is on the Orlando Magic's roster, and former #1 pick Anthony Bennett is now a member of the Brooklyn Nets. A lot of current Rebels look at these guys as hope for the future in the pros.
It was really because of Menzies and the coaching staff. You know, they all have a good resume. They put a lot of guys in the league, and that's where I'm trying to go. So, I just follow him.
Bennett was the second player in UNLV history to be picked overall first, Larry Johnson being the first.
The Runnin Rebels are back, which means the Lady Rebels are also back, and a big sign that the season is returning and the team's annual media day.
To be a Rebel is it's hilarious.
The Lady Rebels were all smiles and excitement on November 1st for Media Day. Last year, the team finished in 5th place in the Mountain West, but made the semifinals of the conference tournament. The year the ladies picked to finish 4th, there are going to be a lot of familiar faces for the Rebels, considering only 2 players have left and only 1 freshman has been added. There are no seniors on this year's team. Head coach Kathy Olivier has center Destiny Lee had to say about their team.
You watch the Lady Rebels, you hopefully will walk away and say they're very competitive. We have a competitive group. Hopefully people will say they're tough, and not just mentally tough, or not just physically tough, but mentally tough.
I would describe this team as hard workers and energy givers. They have a lot of energy. There's a lot of personality on this team, so I feel like that really correlates with the amount of energy that we're able to give out to our fans and to each other on the court.
We sure hope to see that energy, hard work, and competitive attitude Friday, November 11th, when the Lady Rebels play their season opener versus Concordia Eagles.
Approaching their final games of the season, women's volleyball returns to the Cox Pavilion doing what they do best, winning. The Rebel Report was there to catch the Rebels in their glory.
The Rebels volleyball team continues to shut down their competition. On October 27th, the ladies defeated the San Jose Spartans 3-0, and they did it all again against the Fresno State Bulldogs on the 29th. With their season nearing its end, the seniors are more than satisfied with their last season as a Rebel.
That feels great. Right now we're tied for first in the conference, and we're finishing first in the conference this year.
It's crazy to think about. We only have really one more big away trip and then one at San Diego, so it's just crazy that it's all wrapping up. It's coming so fast.
The Rebels will return to Cox Pavilion November 10th against Utah State, and Coach and the girls have a message for fellow Rebels and Las Vegas locals.
It amazes me that people are not coming out to see this team play, and it really kind of ticks me off. It's like this is one of the most successful programs here. Get out and watch these women play.
We need a lot more locals out here. I'm from Vegas, so it'd be great to see more locals out here.
With an overall impressive 20-3 record season, these ladies would love to show off their skills to their home fans. For the Rebel Report, I'm Haley Brooks.
Only a few games remain before volleyball's dominating season comes to a close. Make sure you guys get out there and cheer the ladies on their final home games on November 10th, 19th, and the 22nd. Check out UNLVRebels.com under the volleyball tab for more information.
Now we go into the ice, where we were able to cover the UNLV hockey team, who has been dominating this season. Here's Luis Negret with more.
UNLV Hockey hosted Cal State Long Beach Saturday night, looking to extend their record to 12-1. The Rebels had their second highest scoring game of the season. At the end of 2 periods, the skating Rebels were already leading 7-0, ended up finishing the night with 6 more goals to finish with a final score of 13-0. This was another step closer for the team to becoming a Division I program.
It's important because we've been talking a lot about how good we are and how good the recruits are and all that, but we haven't really showed it yet. Now we're starting to show it, like getting wins and playing good. So yeah, it's good for the program for sure.
Taking baby steps to that process, but for us to keep getting there, we got to keep getting better week in, week out, keep winning, and we'll go from there.
scoring game the Skating Rebels had this season was when they defeated Utah Valley 14-2. The PGA Tour returns to Las Vegas on November 3rd. This year, UNLV is part of a special collaboration with the Shriners Hospital for Children Open. Haley Brooks explains.
With the debate all packed up and leaving town, the next big event to unfold for UNLV students, alumni, and faculty is the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. And best part for everyone associated with the university, it's free.
I was just like, well, there's not a better engine in the community than UNLV, and really thought that this was a great opportunity to get the university involved, get free tickets out to their students, alumni, and staff, and we just want to make sure that that all of those different entities really enjoy this event and come out, because we have a lot of stuff to offer here.
Including food, drinks, and free transportation to and from the event on Saturday. The Rebels even have their very own section on the course.
This is UNLV's lounge, and it overlooks the 16th green at TPC Summerlin. It's a very exciting hole. It's a par 5. Many of the pros go for it in 2, and it'd be great to have a lot of the students out here experiencing the excitement of the PGA Tour event. We're looking to create this great partnership between UNLV in general and the Shriners Hospital for Children. We have a PGA Tour event that comes to town once a year for the first week in November, and it's a great opportunity for our students at UNLV to be engaged with a charity event and to be engaged with the community and to really show their Rebel by supporting the Shriners.
The tournament's going to be super fun, but it's also important to keep in mind that the work that Shriners does for children all across the country is amazing. So Rebels, come out and show your support. I'm Haley Brooks for the Rebel Report.
You can enjoy food, drinks, and golf in the Student Lounge November 3rd until the 6th. All right, time to run over to our interview set for this week's Rebel Report Timeout.
Rebel Report Timeout.
I'm so excited to interview our special guest today, track and field's head coach, Yvonne Wade. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you. This is your first time being on the show, correct?
It is. I'm excited to be here.
Nice. I did track and field in high school, so it's an honor to interview you.
So why are you
today.
not on my team?
I don't know. So the season hasn't officially started, but there's so much to talk about, so let's get right into it.
Okay.
Track and field season has not officially started, but could you please describe 1 or 2 things the team does in the off season that is key to starting a successful season?
We went hard from the very beginning. You know, it was 2 weeks after school started. We got right into our conditioning, and they've been working hard since the beginning. We have a great group of young girls that are young women. I won't call them girls, that are on the team this year, and they've been, you know, pounding the pavement and in the weight room, doing a lot of things to get fit for the season.
Nice. So what are a few things that your team that you want to improve this semester that you guys didn't do last semester?
Well,
or last season?
Yeah, we didn't finish like we wanted to as a team. We had a lot of talent last year, but we had a lot of unforeseen injuries and kind of mishaps that happened last season. So we're hoping that that doesn't happen this year. Like I said, we increased our team by a great number of talent this year, young talent, to add to the talent that we had. And they're working hard, and hopefully we can keep them healthy and so that we can compete at a high level.
Nice. When searching to recruit student athletes that are committed to striving excellence both on and off the track, what do you look for in a person?
Well, during the recruiting process, it's really important for us to meet the young ladies that we're recruiting and kind of see what their personalities are like. We really look for the overall student, somebody that's committed to the whole process of being a student athlete, both in the classroom and on the track. And you get a lot in that interaction that you do in the first recruiting process. So, you know, if they have bad attitudes or if they're not the type of athlete or student that we want on this team, then we won't recruit them. But we have a great group this year, and, you know, hopefully we can expand on that in the years to come.
Nice. Former UNLV track and field coach Amanda Brinkson finished fourth overall in the hammer throw in the U.S. Olympic trials. How do you think Amanda's success reflects on the university in the track and field program?
Yeah, we are so proud of Amanda. She was a great athlete for us when she was here. She's a local student athlete, went to Silverado High School, and I mean, just proof that there is talent here in Las Vegas. So we try to pull all the local talent as much as possible and get, you know, them involved with our team. She's done a great job, and she's continued to be very successful, and I hope her, you know, that she does very well in the next Olympic trials.
Nice. Over the summer, former NCAA champion and All-American Larry Wade was promoted to full-time position. How do you think his promotion is going to influence the rest of the team?
Well, he's been with us for 3 years, and you know, I'm married to the guy, so I know him really well. He's a phenomenal coach. He was a phenomenal athlete, He's coached professional athletes of all different levels to, American records and medals, Olympic medals, and to have him on this team has been a true blessing. Knowing him, as my husband, I know his passion for the sport, and to bring that type of passion and energy to this team is going to benefit us a great deal. And the girls on the team love him. They're working hard for him, and we're going to get some great results with him there.
Yes. And then can you please tell us about any key athletes to look out for in the upcoming season, and who and like special events that's going to be doing?
Absolutely. We have returning with us our high point scorer, Drea Austin, who's also a local. She went to Foothill High School. She has been phenomenal since day one. She's been scoring for us, getting to regional championships, and our goal is for her to even continue to be a leader on this team and get to the NCAA championship finals. Returning also, we have Casey Pilgrim and Ayana Gales, who did go to the NCAAs last year in the high jump and the long jump, and they're here again. So they're going to lead the charge to get more of us to the NCAAs this year and really put a stamp on UNLV and track and field. Upcoming December 9th, we do have the Scarlet and Gray inter-squad meet, and we divide the team up in Scarlet and Gray into two teams, and they get all their war paint on and they compete against each other and kind of to see where we are before the season starts. And it's kind of fun because at the end, we call all the other sports, football and tennis, and the Rebel girls come out and we do a 4x4 relay team against the other sports. So it's really exciting, and it's a fun environment for everybody to see and kind of see where we are right before January.
Do you think your squad is ready for January?
They are. They've been working hard. I think, being able to train this long and getting prepared, they're kind of antsy. They're ready to put their spikes on and, get on the track and compete. But we kind of have to hold them back a little bit so that we can do well when it's important, and that's the end of the season when June and NCAA championships comes along.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. Giving back to Joanne, Rebel of the Week.
It's time now to get a little more acquainted with one of the best student athletes here at UNLV. This week's Outstanding Rebel of the Week is a senior who accomplished a feat that had only been done once in Rebel history. Here's Leonardo Schauer with the details.
It's a quiet day at the Frank and Vicky Fertitta Tennis Complex, as the men's tennis team has turned its focus to Flushing, New York, to see this week's Outstanding Rebel compete for the 2016 USTA ITA National Indoor Championships. Senior Jakob Amilon was already in championship form last week, steamrolling to an ITA regional singles title, all the while defeating 6 opponents without losing a single set. Amilon became only the second player in UNLV men's tennis history to win an ITA regional singles championship. The championship-winning performance set up Amilon for a seed in the 32-man tournament in Flushing and a chance to win more gold for UNLV. Amilon's win is yet another accolade to add to head coach Owen Hembrook's resume, as his presence has become synonymous with winning for the Rebels. For the Rebel Report, Leonardo Schauer.
Congratulations to Jakob. We wish him well as he plays for another singles championship in New York. The USTA/ITA National Indoor Championship goes from November 3rd through the 6th.
Drag racing on the Strip? Well, not Las Vegas Boulevard. It's the drag strip at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Here's Justin Guzman with the story.
3, 2, 1. And in less than 4 seconds, the race is won. The supercharged 10,000 horsepower nitrous-burning engines are the real Fast and Furious. Capable of speeds of over 300 miles per hour, the top-fuel dragsters can create 5 to 6 Gs of force at takeoff, reaching 100 miles per hour in less than a second. The 16th annual NHRA Toyota Nationals was held at the Strip at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway October 27th through the 30th. It was the second to last race of the 2016 Mellow Yellow Drag Race Series season, but it would be the last opportunity for drivers to close in on last year's defending champion, Antron Brown.
Who are your favorite guys?
Antron.
In the end, nobody could keep up with Brown, and he would be crowned 2016 NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Season Champion. Here's Brown on the victory.
We've been so blessed to have this group of unique, talented, incredible individuals together on this team to make this formula happen. And the results show on the racetrack. And I mean, it's just a privilege for me to drive this race car and make these, and together we can make these incredible things happen together as a great team.
For the Rebel Report, I'm Justin Guzman.
the power coming from those things are crazy. But Joanne, you know a lot about that. You drive crazy. I rode with you before.
You know, let's not expose myself out here, Shakira, but thanks anyway.
How many tickets did you get last year, honestly?
I don't
Speeding
think
tickets.
I don't know. None, Shakira. why are we exposing me right now?
I'm sorry. Never mind. For all you guys police out there, thank you for tuning in, you guys. Hope you enjoyed our show. If you want to see more of us, check us out on Twitter for live coverage of events you will want to see.
And make sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube as well. All at Rebel Report UNLV. We'll see you next show. Make sure to keep watching because up next is Plays of the Week.